right? So that's what I did. I went out and I said hellos. I started meeting people, meeting with an intention that I wanted a serious relationship, right? The very first step of the passive private firm work is you got to get people to see you, okay? And then we actually met at work, and she didn't speak very good English at that time. She had a really thick accent. She could speak good English, but she had an accent. And we were in a sales company, and she went out the week before, and she like became the highest roller, and all the managers were like,
well, how did she do that? Did they even understand her? Things like that.
And I remember we asked her,
hey, do you want to run the sales training next week?
And she's like,
sure.
So she ran a sales training. So at this time, we had been working with each other for about 6 months. And she was running a sales training, and she was all super passionate. She's up there in front of the room, screaming out top of her lungs, really excited, super passionate. Got this opportunity to speak and share with what's worked for her. And quite honestly, nobody didn't really understand what she was saying, some of the words. And we're like,
did you understand that?
And then she did this really cute thing where she at the end of the training, she's like, thank you very much. Because I was like, oh. I was like, that was first attraction. She was so cute. And I'm like, in my mind, I'd already married her. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have 3.2 kids with this woman. But obviously, it would be very weird if I walked up to her and said,
hey, we're gonna get married, we're gonna have 3 kids.
It doesn't work that way. So what I did instead was to ask her on a first date, right? Because the goal here is to get to know her. So then for your goal is to get people to know you, right? So in this case, I started spending time with her inside the office, on projects inside the office. I made it intentionally to be around her. And then we started intentionally being around each other outside of work as well. So we're co-workers, friends, and then I shared that I wanted to take her on a first date, right? Which is what I did. So same thing, right? So the goal is now she's aware, I'm aware of her, right? She's a cold audience, and I'm not gonna ask her to marry me right away, or I'm not gonna make an aggressive move. I wanted to get to know her, right? So I've taken her from awareness to interest. So your clients are the same way, right? Your clients are the same way. So lead attraction, you gotta have a lead generation offer. This is where you give something of value, like a first date, right? Hey, here's a PDF. Here's a checklist, here's a digital book, here's a mini course. Really the goal of this is getting them from who's aware of you, whatever you share with them, connect with them, job is get them, because their interests, right? Give them something of value, something for them to opt into so that they can come get that thing, that mini course or that digital book. Like in our case, we have a 100K book that we have out there as a lead magnet. So our audience come get that, who's interested, come get the 100K book. In order for them to get it, they opt in, right? They give us their name, phone number, and email, and then we will email them that book, right? So that is, you gotta have a lead generation offer. You gotta ask people on a first date before marrying them. And then after spending some time with each other, quite a bit of time, roughly about 6 months or so, another 6 months and several dates, and I was starting to get serious, right? And now my job is to say, okay, I feel something, I believe she feels something as well, and now I wanna take her from knowing me to liking me, right? And then I asked her on a second date, and we started deepening our connection outside of work, started spending time with her friends, my friends, and all that stuff. And just like in the world of business, your job is to get them from a cold audience, which is now there's awareness and interest, to a warm audience, helping them make decisions, right? So you have a lead conversion offer, right? A lead conversion offer is where you, for example, we have a signature talk, right? Our 100K Masterclass, that's a signature talk. After they come get our lead magnet, our 100K book, we take them to a 100K Masterclass. And our 100K Masterclass is our signature talk. It's automated as well, but it's really designed, a lead conversion offer is really designed to push away those who are not your ideal clients and pull in those who are, right? And that's it. And the second day is really to figure out is, do I really like her at that level? And does she like me at that level? Are we just co-workers, or are we friend zone? And so we started spending time with each other, and I found out that I do like her, right? And I believe that she liked me. We're not just co-workers or friend zones, right? But if it is, then that's fine. Just like a business, if lead conversion is about, okay,
you may not be right fit for us.
You're not our ideal client, we may not be the right fit for you.
Does that make sense? That's really what it's designed to push away those who are not your ideal clients and pull in those who are. So we spent time on our dates, and I felt, again, we were not in the friend zone or the co-worker zone, that I feel like she wanted a relationship with me, and I definitely wanted in a relationship with her.